see. So it is a quiet moment again. We shall be proceeding with our topic that we started in the last lesson, that is manufacturing entity. That is manufacturing what? Entity. Therefore, this topic is one of the topics that did not come in the last sitting. So you need to expect particular topic in your exam. So I want to start with the question I left. I want to know that people are with me. So if I may ask Stephen, which question did we left last time? Stephen, help us. The question we left last time was? Stephen was still not in. Makrin, which question did we left? Which question did we give as an assignment?
CPA August 2023, question 3.
Yeah, August 2023, question 3.
Question 3.
I want us to go too fast because today I'm going to do the one for the company. And I think the year 2023 is for the company. Then I do for partnership. Then we continue to another topic. So another topic will be cash flow. And this one will start on Saturday, cash flow. And cash flow, it is also an entry and it is never missing in exam. So there is a mock paper I sent. That mock paper is of analysis that we did towards the exams that were done by the students who are doing exams in the last years or sittings. So we came up with a mock of the setting that is likely to be there in the next sitting that we are approaching. So if you don't have access that paper, you make sure that you have accessed the paper. Because I sent the paper and I know everybody have accessed it. So we'll go automatically to start on our question that we left. I will go automatically on our question that we left. So the question talking about, I hope everybody has the question, and I have also sent the papers across to those students who are joining. Everybody has the question paper. So Faida Limited is a company that manufactures and supplies gases cylinder. The following trial balance was extracted from the books of the company as of 30th June 2023. So the financial statement has been given, the trial balance has been given, and that is the trial balance which balances at the figure of 7978, 736. Now additional information, workings. So I will start with workings. This is what I always urge you to do. Just go to additional information and note those working very fast. So working number 1 is allowance for doubtful debt is maintained at 2% of the trade receivable. So I would like everybody that we go too fast. When you are having the calculator, let us participate, because it is wrong when I mute all of you not to participate. So I've allowed everybody to participate in the class. So in this particular point, note number 1, allowance for doubtful debt is maintained at 2% of the trade receivable as at 30th June 2023. So you need allowance for doubtful debt Learn for doubtful debt. So we want to see whether it is an income or an expense. So when we talk about this one, we have balance carried down. And we are told that balance carried down is in additional information. 2% of trade receivable. The value of trade receivable is what? I hope I'm talking to people who wrote down the question and they are now doing analysis. So balance brought down of this allowance for doubtful debt is in the trial balance. Which one is it? When you look at the trial balance, is there allowance for doubtful debt on 1st July 2022? You can see it is there. How much is it? 2,000. So what is the first one? The first one is how much? For that person who has calculated for me, how much is it?
20,000.
20,000. Is there an increase or decrease? Is there a decrease or increase? There is increase in what? In allowance for doubtful debt. Doubtful debt. So that will be an expense, which is 18,000. So this is an expense. So when it is increased, it is an expense. Note number 2. The inventory as at 30th June 2023 was valued. Raw material was that one. Work in progress was that one. So that one, it is direct. Light and heating of 1.5 million and the rent of 2.4 million were accrued as 30th June. So that note we will also be doing it on the exam. No way of wasting time on that. Because I said when an asset is accrued, when the expense is an accrued, you add back to the original value. Then the accrued amount will be affecting what? Affecting the current liability. Then the rates of 4.2 and insurance of 3.2 relating to the period of what? Year ended 30 June 2024. So 30 June 2024, we are in 2023, June 2023. So if it is for 30th June 2024, it means there was prepayment. So remember, rates and insurance is prepaid. So the prepayment amount will also be added back to current assets. And also when you treat it in a P&L, you are going to subtract. Rental rates, rent rates, light and heating, as well as insurance were apportioned in the ratio of 80% to factory and 20% to admin. Depreciation is provided at the following rates. Building was 2.5 on cost, that is allocation is admin. Land and machinery 10%, that is factory. Office equipment, that is 10% admin. Motor vehicle 25% distribution. Number 6, the company completed 2,000 units during the year and only 150 were in the inventory as at 30th June 2023. Corporation tax is provided at the rate of what? 30%. As much as you've seen this one, this is the company accounts. So this is how they will always mix it. In the company is a partnership. So I can start with the name. The question 1 is manufacturing statement for the year ended 31st December 2023. So it means this one we are going to treat them separately. So the name of the company is what? Aida Limited. Aida Limited. So I wish we start from here. Faida Limited. Faida Limited manufacturing statement. Statement for the year ended. Manufacturing statement for the year ended 30th June 2023. 30th June 2023. So in this case, we are going to start and carry how many zeros? We carried 3 zeros, which means this one was in million. So I say this is what we do. This is what I said we do. We start with raw material, cost of raw materials, direct material. Direct materials tunaanzanga na nini? We normally start with opening stock of what? Of raw material is how much? 140,000. 140,000. Ukiangalia hapo juu. Ukiangalia hapo juu as at inventory as July 2022. Raw material is 140,000. Remember they carried 3 zeros. It means it was in million. The other one is what? 140,000. The other one is you add purchases for raw material. Purchases for raw material is how much?
30,000.
Then there is you add carriage inwards. Carriage inwards, you can carry goods whether you are told it was for raw materials or not. But remember, goods must be carried. Goods must be carried. So the cost that was used to transport those goods is what is called carried inwards. So you can see carried inwards of raw materials after rent. Add carriage inward of raw material is how much? 170, 170,026. Then we also have what? Return inwards, that one was not specified. Return inwards, if not specified, you are not going to use it. There. Return outward also is not there with us. So we less. So we less what? Hapa unapatanga nini kwanza? Si mtu aniambie hii. Raw materials available ni ngapi? What is the value of raw materials available?
Isn't that after deducting the closing stock first? Closing raw materials.
Hapana.
Hivyo vile tuliandika kwa format.
Add kwanza, then you less. Then you less. Closing stock of raw material. Unapata ngapi? Hii unapata ngapi? Who is adding? What do you get here? Ni add peke yangu kama mtaki kuongea.
Just 1340,026.
Then you less closely stock of raw materials in additional information. And in additional information, it gives us what?
116,000.
When you less, unapata cost of
Raw
direct materials. How do you get? How much?
1224,026.
Then you add if there is direct cost. Is there direct cost? Is there direct cost? Any direct cost makeup of the manufacturing part. Angalia kama kuna direct wages, ndio?
Yes, yes.
Direct wages. Ni ngapi?
162,800.
Good. Is there any direct salary ama direct material? I say manufacturing account ama the parts of the what? Prime cost. Makeup of direct materials, direct wages, direct salaries, all direct cost on raw materials. All direct cost, direct raw materials, direct labor, direct wages, direct expense. The makeup of what? Prime cost. So is there any direct cost? No. So when you add this one, unapata prime what? Prime cost. What is the prime cost? What is the prime cost? Kuna watu wananisaidia ku add ama ni add?
2286,826.
Kuna
Then
direct
una add
salary.
factory
Kuna direct salaries.
overhead. Kuna nini?
Direct
Kuna
salary.
wapi?
Ni directors, not directors salary.
Directors, sorry.
That is director salary. Sawa.
Okay.
So factory overhead, we only deal with things that are used. Those are expenses that are indirect. They are indirectly related to what is being manufactured here. Remember the first one, we have already dealt with those expenses that are directly related. Now here, we are dealing with indirect expenses. Ukiona hata indirect wages ni hapa. Indirect expenses ni hapa. Any expense that are not related, directly related, are not directly related to what is called what? Manufacturing. So that is what is going there. And I think apportionment was done. So we can start with additional information. Nilisemanga ukipata hapo, you start with additional information, you can look at it. So wacha tuanze na depreciation. I can see you see depreciation where factory is written, sindio? Which one is for the factory?
Plant and machinery.
Land and what? So wamesema hapo ni how many percent? 10% on cost. So ni 10% of how much?
$401,000.
10% of 401,000. Kindly let us contribute so that we go very fast. If you want me to go,
Sorry, that is
say.
accumulated depreciation. Sorry.
Yes?
It's 1.4 million.
1.4 million.
Yes, 1,400,000. Yes.
So suppose it was reducing balance, you could have minus that provision. Sawa. So what is this? Unapata ngapi? Unapata ngapi?
140,000.
140? Unaweka hapa katikati. So we go to another nini. Kuna note number what? Note number 4. Sindio? Rent, rates, light and heating, as well as insurance are to be apportioned in the ratio 80% to factory and 20% to admin. So it means that 80% will be used in the part of factory overhead, but 20% will be used in the part of trading account. Sawa. So we are going to apportion. So wacha tuangalie rent. Tunaanza na rent. Nilisema rent was accrued. Ndio? Was rent accrued? Angalia.
No, it was only light and heat. Oh yeah. And rent, 2.4 million.
Was accrued by 2.4. What was the original back of rent? 80?
126.
126. Then you add back 2,400. Yeah? We don't put 1,000 because we've carried 1,000. So we multiply by 80%. 20%. Somebody amenipata, si ndio? Nani hajaelewa hapo? 80% go for factories, but 20% remaining will go to trading account. So how much is that? Si mtu anikalkulate ni ngapi? Tani record ingine. Kuna rents, kuna light and heating. Kuna light and heating. What is the value of light and heating? Light and heat, the original value is
102,054.
102,054. Then we add back 1,500. Only 80%. Naenda huku. Only 80%. So what do you get in the first one?
66,020.8.
266.
No, 66.
020.8.
8.
The other one is? Then we go to insurance. Insurance is also apportioned, but insurance was prepaid. Original value of insurance is how much?
The other one is 843.2.
80?
843.2.
0.2. The other one is insurance. Wanasema ya kwamba heating and light and rent was accrued, but rates of 4.2 and insurance of 3.2 relates to a period of 30th June 2024. We've not yet in 2024, so that means they are prepaid. So what do? We take insurance. The original value of insurance, how much?
30 to 32.
30 to 32. Then you minus 32.
3,200.
Then you multiply by 80%. 80%. How much do you get? Then we also have rent. We also have rates. What was the value of rates? Rate is 80.
342. 8342.
8342. Good. 80, 342 minus
4200.
4200. Then you apportion to 80%. Tumenipe hii ya kwanza ni ngapi?
21,625.6.
The second one is umesema 21?
21,625.
Point
6.
halafu ingine
6913.6.
60
913.6.
919
13.
913.6 ndio. Good. Haya, zimeisha, si ndio? We go back is when we check whether there is any factory in additional information. Additional information, I'm not able to see another factory. We go back to the trial balance after dealing with additional information. Is there any factory expense you are seeing? Nani ameona factory power? Ama mimi ndio nimekuwa mzee? Najua mimi ni mzee kualiko, ndio maana najaribu kuangalia.
It's there 70,028.
Factory power 70
028.
028. Alafu kuna another factory kweli. Kuna plant repairs. Are you seeing plant repairs? Why?
100 to
You can ask me, why have I taken plant repairs? Who can tell us a very short reason? Plant is used in
Because plant is used in the
Depreciation of
factory.
plants.
in
The depreciation
manufacturing.
of plants were allocated to the
Yes.
because the depreciation of plants and machinery was allocated to the factory, meaning they're being used there.
So even if it is not allocated, plant is always used in manufacturing and processing. So. Yes. Even if not stored, that one you must also factor there. So how much is it? 100,204. Sindio? Good. Alafu kuna factory kweli ingine. Hakuna factory kweli. Kuna factory kweli. Hakuna. So see, you can add me for this. Help me add this. So that person who is adding, help me add that. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get as cost of goods available? What do you get? Hapo unapata nini uki-add? Somebody is adding for me. And thank you for that. Somebody is watching us. You will be also watching vigilators in exam. And people are finishing. My friend, we are doing practice. Practice is to make it success. So
541. 541, 635.2.
541.
635. 0.2.
0.2.
Mm.
And when you add, what do you get? Hapa tuna add, mtu asijaribu kutoa because add back factory overhead ili upate cost for production ni ngapi? What do you get?
28, 28, 46.
28 point.
No, 28, 28, 46.
461.2.
0.2.
0.2.
461.2.
Thank you. Or 61.2. Now you add back. You add back what?
Work in progress.
Opening stock of?
Working in
Closing
progress.
stock. Closing stock. Sindio? What did we say we add? According to your format. You said we add.
Opening stock of WIP.
Oh, WIP. Progress. Ni ngapi?
252,000.
252. Because those are still available. Then you let closing stock of work in progress. You got me?
64,000.
64,000.
54.
64.
64.
Oh, 64,000. What do you get? As cost of production.
3016.
Yes?
3016. 461.2.
So that is the cost of product. Cost of production. I hope hakuna kitu kama manufacturing profits, ndio? I said if there is issue of manufacturing profit or a markup, we are going to mark up this one, then you add manufacturing there. After adding manufacturing, what do you get? Who knows what I said? You get transfer price.
Transfer price.
Yes, because it is not there, you are not going to calculate it. So if cost of production itakuwa kama purchases in the trading profit account. Sasa, so that one you underline. So we go and do, you are not asked. So you are asked, statement of profit or loss account. Statement of profit and loss account. So that is what they want you. So that is the trading account, obvious. So you treat it separately because they did not tell you to get the comprehensive. If they want the comprehensive, you will bring manufacturer plus trading account. And I told you how to do it. Then I'm going to Faida what? Faida Limited. Statement of profit and loss. Faida Limited. Count. Tunaanza na sales. Sales ni ngapi? Sales ni ngapi?
5220 294.
alafu kuna return in once, ndio? Less return in once. Suppose ingekuwa ni ngapi?
37 for 12.
When you minus, what do you get as net sales? What do you get as net sales? Then you less cost of sales. What do you get?
518 to 288 2.
Point?
No, not 518 to 88 2.
Hivyo.
Yeah.
Then we go to opening stock of goods. Iko. Walitupea opening stock ya goods kweli? Iko. Ukiangalia note number what? Opening stock for the finished good. Note number what? Is there opening stock for finished good? Iko, sindio?
Yes, yes.
Opening stock for finished goods. FG. Ni ngapi? 500.
500,000.
Then you add cost of. You add cost of what?
Production.
Production. Suppose ungefika man, you know how to reach at what is called transfer price. Suppose you reached at the transfer price, that is what you bring here. But because we are here, this is what you bring. So you bring 3016, 461.2. Then I also check whether we have anything like return upwards. I cannot see. What is the total production hapa? Just less. Hata usiandike hizo vitu. Less closing stock. Ni ngapi? Closing stock ya finished good ni ngapi? Angalia additional information.
150. I don't know, units. 150 units.
We cannot record units unless we multiply by the cost of selling ama cost of production. So.
Do we have that?
Don't have that one. Yeah.
Then how are we going to treat this working number 6?
We're working number 6. Kuna company had 12,000 units during the year and only 150 were in the inventory as a 30. So
Can we use the cost of production to get, using the 2,000 units to get the cost of producing a unit?
hebu chukua, it is only 150, sindio? Chukua 150 times E.
Yes.
150 times E ni ngapi? 150 times hiyo ni ngapi?
Times the 3 million.
Yes.
Will that include all the goods that are produced for the year? Shouldn't we like divide it by 2,000 first to get the cost for a single unit?
Yeah, so when you take 150 divided by 2,000 times hii ni ngapi? Unapata ngapi? Because it is 150 out of 2,000 that were remaining as at 30th June 2023. Unapata ngapi?
226 to 34.6.
226?
To 34.6.
Yes, that is the answer.
Not 0.6, 0.59.
Oh, sorry.
220?
226 to 34.59.
So that is the closing stock. So when you less, so I hope mtu ameelewa jinsi ya kupata closing stock. We cannot maintain in units. Out of 2,000 which was produced, only 150 out of 2,000 remain at the end of the year. That is the reason why we've taken 150 over 2,000, then we multiply the cost of producing units. So that it is. So if 2,000 represents 3164.62, what about 150? Understood? So when you add this one minus this, unapata nini? What do you get? What do you get? This plus this minus this, unapata nini? Kuna mtu ana subtract, ana add, una add plus c minus c, unapata nini? Unapata?
Thirty-two 90, 226.61.
32?
90, 226.61.
Hiyo ya juu ilikuwa 50. Hiyo ya juu ilikuwa 50 what?
5182.88.2.
I want this to arrange very well. So when you less, what do you get as a gross profit?
1892.65.5.39.
362.15.
1892,655.39.
5.39.
1892.5.
655.
655.
1892,655.39.
That is gross.
Profit.
Let us check whether there is an income. Is there any income? We agreed that allowance for doubtful debt is an expense, because it increased. So there is income on operating income here. No, then no. No income. So less. So expenses we are deducting here are those expenses that are related to finished goods, not manufacturing goods. So hapa tutaanza na depreciation. And before we go for depreciation, I want to have a break of 5 minutes. A break of 5 minutes, and kindly don't leave. Just try to absorb the question. Don't leave the group. Don't leave the class if this is the question that is going to come in the year 2020. The next sitting that we are going to sit on April. So we can continue. We can continue. We can continue because I want us to do another question. You can continue. So we proceed. So we start with the expenses. And we are only dealing with the administrative expenses and sales and distribution expenses. So here we start with the additional information in depreciation. There is building. Building is how much? 2.5% on the cost of building. 320 what? Thousand. What is the answer? Then we also have, you also have another depreciation. Stayed there is what? Is office equipment. Office equipment is 10% of the cost. Cost is how much?
20,000.
To 20,000. Thank you. Then we also have motor vehicle. Motor vehicle ni ngapi?
400,000.
20% of 40,000.
400,000.
400,000.
Si usha calculate hizo. Ndio sasa turudie hizo zenye tulikuwa tunafanya. Tulisema all these portions zenye ziko huku. You just apportion them the same the way they are, but you took 20%. And that is not number 4 telling us. 20% was into the trading or admin. So we are going to say rent. Rent expense will be 812 126 plus 2400. But hapa unaweka 20%. Then kuna light and heat. Light. Can just say heat. Light and heat is 10,102. 054 plus 1,500. Then multiply by 20%. I also have insurance. Insurance is 8342 minus 4,200, 20%. Then I have rates. Rates was 80,342 minus 4,200. Hii ya kwanza ilikuwa 3,200. Then here ni 4,200. Then 20 cents. So who has gotten the first one?
8,000.
8,000.
8,000.
Next,
22,000.
22,000. Next,
80,000.
80.
Yes.
Next, next will be
16,073.2.
0.
16,073.2.
Next.
25% of 200,000 is 100,000, not 80.
No, it's actually I'm getting 10,000. Yeah, I'm getting this 10,000. No, I'm
100.
getting the
It's 100.
100,000. Sorry, 100,000.
Oh, nisisikie tu kama invigilate wananiita hao watu wajui kufinya calculator. Tuendelee. I hope hiyo ingine imefinywa vizuri. Is this one correct? Heat and lightning. Surely. Ama nichukue calculator nifinye peke yangu. Wacha nifinye peke yangu. Wacha nifinye peke yangu.
Iko shambamba.
801. 801. 26. Plus 2400. Answer times 0.2. Sasa huyu amekalkuleti vibaya ama mimi ndio naona. Ni 16 545.2. Hiyo ingine ni ngapi? Ni ngapi hiyo ingine?
5406.4.
102 054 plus 1500. Answer
47.
0.2. 20 710.
1.8.
Mbona mnashindwa kukalkulate hizi vitu rahisi? Mna waste time na wacha nikuibie siri. Ukitaka kupita hii kitu practice. Tumia hiyo paper nimetuma. Calculate your time. Uone kama unaweza tumia time vizuri. Times 0.2. Leo watu wangu wote wamesema waingie online. Ndio maana wanateseka. Haina shida. 0.4. Ndio. Ama si hiyo.
Iko sawa. Then
15 for 24.2.
For 20?
Then iko sawa. Then 15 to 28.4.
This should be 15 to 28.
Yes, 0.4. Hiyo ya mwisho.
Ya mwisho ndo
15
to 28.4.
good. Kama iko sawa. Sawa. We continue. Ndio. Yes. After additional information, is it over? Hapo chini note number 1. Increase in allowance for that full day.
That's
Ilikuwa ngapi wakati tulitoa?
18,000.
Ilikuwa 18,000. Alafu kuna expense ingine. Turudi huko juu sasa. Unarudi huko juu sasa. Any other admin?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Hapo kwa insurance, the amount you put, the 8342, was it not 30 something?
Gani hiyo?
Insurance. I
That-
think it was 30,000 and something, not 80,000.
I put the wrong value.
Yes, it was 30 to 32.
It was 30 to 32. Thank you for being keen. 30 to 32. When you minus, then you multiply inaleta ngapi? Tamaanisha hii
50.
change.
5408.4.
5408. Thank you for that. Then another expense which was not in additional information, are you seeing general admin expense?
General expense.
General admin expense ni ngapi?
63,011.
63,011. Left. Alafu are you seeing
I have a question.
yes.
Hii increase in allowance of debt iko wapi?
Tulifanya note number 1. Hauko umeingia class. Baada huko umeingia. Nilisema anytime allowance for doubtful debt has increased, it is an expense. If it has decreased, it is an income. Ukiangalia at 30th June ilikuwa 2%. 2 over 100 times receivable. Receivables ni ngapi? 1 million. Unapata 20,000, si ndio? Hii ni carried down. Then brought down is in the trial balance. What amount was in the trial balance?
2,000.
2,000. Hii kitu ime increase ama ime decrease? Hii ni mwanzo. Mwisho ni hii. Ime increase ama ime decrease?
A decrease.
Ime increase. So hiyo 18,000 ime increase ni expense. Suppose inge decrease tungeweka kwa income. Huyo mtu amenipata kweli?
Yes.
Sawa. Tuendelee. Ninaona hapo kuna swali tena. Office salary. Office salary ni ngapi? 3 026 ama
Can
what?
somebody please redo the insurance? I'm getting 5406.4. Can we get maybe a third person to see?
Simkalkuleti kitu vizuri bwana. Time. Time si yetu. Sawa. Kuna mtu wa calculator akipata itarudi tena hapo sasa mwenyewe nifanye. Advertising.
Kwa sana 50. Yes.
Sawa.
54,000.4.
Sawa. Advertising pale ni
34.
340.
096.
340,026.
Then kuna directors what?
Salaries.
Ni ngapi?
119 to 39.
119 to 39. Alafu kuna nini tena? Kuna nini? Bank interest? Interest on bank ni ngapi? Ni 14? 14,140, si ndio? Mtu haoni bank interest, tumsaidie. Angalia hapo chini ya light and heat. Umeiona? Sawa. Kuna ingine kweli? Sioni ingine. When you talk about inventories, kuna plant repairs tumeshatumia, kuna rent, carriage inwards, direct salary, direct wages, that one is enough. So we can add this one. When you add that one, what do you get? Very fast. What do you get? Remember the next question I'm going to go too fast because this one I'm going too slow because people want to absorb something that they did not absorb. So what do you get? Total. Nani ameadd? unless kuna any expense imebaki. What is the total? Total ni ngapi? Gai. Kuna mtu si alikuwa na hadi maneno? Total will be how much? Ama nikusaidie
742.
kuadd? Kusaidie.
742, 336.8.
732?
742, 336.8.
Haya minus. Unapata ngapi? Net profit ni? Before tax.
1150.
Net profit before tax ni how much?
$11.50.
11?
50. 31.8.59.
Kwa hiyo kila mtu amepata hiyo so that tusikuwe na shida. Kila mtu amepata hiyo jibu. Yes? Lakini mimi wacha niwaulize swali tu peke yake. Hii ni 742. Na hizi value mbili peke yake hii na hii na hii already shashinda hii.
Okay, yangu ni 1094 362.8.
Unachekesha, kuna mtu alikuwa anafanya kazi ya kuandika ashaandika yeye anaenda. Unapata ngapi?
1094 362.8.
Sijui kama huyo mwenye ananipatia answer ameridhika ama bado. Ten 94 362. 1094 362.8. Ameridhika ama bado? Akiminus unapata ngapi? What is the net profit before tax?
798 to 92.59.
Then because this is a company and you are told in note number what? Note number 7. Corporation tax was to be provided at the rate of how many percent? 30%.
30%.
So you less tax. Less tax. Tax is 30% of the net profit. 798 to 92.59. What do you get?
239 for 87.8.
239.
For 87.8.
When you minus unapata nini kama profit after tax? What do you get as profit after tax? Unapata ngapi?
588.
30?
588.
5?
558.
588.
558. 804.
55804.
558,804.79.
0.79. Then you check whether there was a dividend. And this is what I told you. Dividend you don't need to ask anymore. Unaenda hapo, for example, tumepewa hapo 10% redeemable preference shares. So the dividend is out of that 10%. So you calculate dividend is 10% of the amount of preference dividend. So you less dividend. Suppose there was transfer to general reserve in additional information, you less here. Transfer to general reserve. I think you can still remember company accounts, what we did. So when you don't have that one, now less. Preference dividend. The 10% of 300 what?
300,000.
Unapata ngapi?
30,000.
30,000. Put in bracket. Then ordinary dividend was not given because it could have been given in the additional information, but it is not given. So this is what I said you normally adjust after getting what? Net profit after tax. You normally less transfer to reserve. Then you less dividend. Dividend will be both preference dividend and ordinary dividend. And you compare, you consider both proposed and interim. Proposed interim, mama, proposed interim. You add here, you get, you less there. Then you less any preliminary expenses that was incurred by the promoter the time they were forming this company. The company has not yet commenced its business, but those expenses that were incurred before the company come into its full operation is what is called preliminary expenses. You need to less them here. Then you add retained profit at the beginning of the year. Ama reserve. Sometimes they don't write retained profit. They write reserve. Ukiona tu reserve as at 1st January. Ama uone retained profit as at retained earning as at 1st January. That is what
Hello,
you be
Lord
adding
Marketer.
back here. Sawa.
Eh, so ikaw na ngo chal kaman.
Macrin, after talking, you must make sure that you do what? You mute. I don't want to
We
hear
had
this.
retained profit.
Yes?
We had retained profit.
Then we add retained profit. Then we add retained profit. So this is profit for the year. Profit for the year unapata ngapi?
89,950.
Mwalimu, what about
Sorry.
this dividend given? This preference dividend shares.
Preference shares inaenda kwa additional information, kwa nini balance sheet, as part of the equity.
Oh, okay.
We are not dealing with balance sheet, Good.
Yeah.
What is this minus this?
528.
528?
804.79.
Then you add back retained profit at the beginning of the year. Ukiangalia hiyo swali hapo juu. Angalia retained profit as at 1st July 2020 what? 2022. That is what I hope umeshika hiyo format. And when you want to pass a fail, just have that format correct. No one will bother you. They know the entry. Remember there are some marks. Wanasemanga any 10 entries qualify for this marks. Are you able to get those marks? To add retained profit. Balance brought down. Ni ngapi?
89,950.
Alafu unapata retained profit at the end of the year. Hii ndio sasa inaenda balance sheet. Sawa sawa. Retained profit. Balance carried down. Unapata ngapi?
618.
6
618.
754.
7
54.79.
So that is the retained earning. Hii ndio inaenda wapi bala?
754, not 64.
So this one is the one going to balance sheet. Sawa sawa. That question did not ask for balance sheet. But are you able to take your time and create balance sheet? Ama mnataka tufanye tena?
Fine.
Yes? Somebody having a problem on balance sheet? Mko sawa? Ama tufanye?
Please, we do. Mwalimu fanya.
Eh?
Fanya.
Fanya hiyo balance sheet.
June 2020 what?
Five.
Kumbuka hizi kuandika tarehe lakini ukumbuke. So I have shillings. I have what is called net book value. Accumulated depreciation. Then I have cost. Assets. Naanzanga na net na current asset. Right. Aya, simu nisaidia haraka tuende haraka. Which asset was here? Tunaanza na was there are some of them which are always in the trial balance, not stated. But sometimes you find land was there. Was there land?
Yes.
80?
Yes.
80,000.
Land does not decrease. Yes. Hiyo ni mambo moja. Land does not depreciate. Land does not depreciate. That is one mark. We have another one, building. Building cost was
320,000.
then it depreciated, isn't it? Was there accumulated depreciation for building? 15,000.
15,000.
15,000. So I said you take the what? You take the what? Depreciation expense plus accumulated depreciation provided there in the beginning of the year. That is what you accumulate. Accumulate means to bring together. So have you brought them together? 15 plus hii ni ngapi?
23,000.
23. I hope mtu ana minus vizuri. Then another equipment, another one is a plant and machine. Plant and machine. Ukiona nimeandika hivi in short, wewe andika vizuri. Because of my space. Plant and machinery ni ngapi? Cost ni 114,000, ndio? Then provision for depreciation was 401,000. So you take 401,000 accumulated depreciation, and how was cost becoming more than even how was provision becoming more than even the cost itself?
No.
Or ilikuwa 1400,000? Oh, nimeona 1400,000, si ndio? So take this one plus 401,000 ni ngapi? 140 plus 401 ni ngapi? 140 plus 401 ni ngapi?
541.
5?
41.
Alafu kuna another one called what? Motor vehicle ama office equipment. Office equipment at a cost of 20,000. Ndio? Aya, then depreciation was 22,000. When you add the provision was 98. 98 plus 22 ni ngapi?
120.
120,000. Then there is what is called motor vehicle. Motor vehicle ni ngapi? 400,000. Then kuna provision which was 160. 160 plus 100 ni ngapi? Nani ame-minus sisi ya juu? Then tunaenda kwa current asset. Current asset tuko na inventory. Kwa hii inventory tulisema tunaanza na raw materials. Raw materials closing ndio hii 116,000. Alafu tunaenda kwa work in progress. Ndio hii hapa 64,000. Alafu kwa finished good ndio hiyo. Finished good was 226. 234.59. Then we continue. There was a bank balance. Kuna bank balance. Bank balance was there 80. Bank balance is on which side? Are you able to see
Credit
bank balance?
side.
On the credit side. So is it bank balance or overdraft?
Overdraft.
That is overdraft. This is a liability. So you don't recognize here. Then kuna nini kama current asset? Kuna cash. Kuna cash, kuna nini? Kuna cash. Kuna data. Kuna another name of data is trade receivables. It was 1 million. It was 1M. Allow me to write 1M minus. What are we minusing? At the end of the year, it was 20.
20,000.
20,000 allowance for doubtful debt. Yenye hawakulipa 20,000. Ukitoa 1 million minus 20,000 unapata ngapi? We,
980,000.
980,000. Alafu kuna prepayments. Hizi zote zenye uli minus hizi. Na prepayment you only take this one. Usichukue double. Remember hapa mfanya huku. So it is only this one. Then you will minus. Ndio hizi hapa. Insurance, prepayments. Chukua tu hizi na add. 32 plus 42 ni ngapi? Hiyo ni ngapi? 70?
7400.
Ndio. Alafu kuna nini? Kuna nini tena hapo inabaki? Hakuna, ndio? Hakuna. Unless kitu imebaki tutarudi kuangalia. So, add this one. Si kuna mtu mzuri alisha add huku juu, alisha minus hapa. Ni ngapi hapa?
297,000. At 859,000. 100,000. 140,000.
When you add ni ngapi? Mtu add hizi tafadhali. We are wasting time in the question that even tungeshamaliza tunaenda kulala. Shida inakwanga gani? Wengine wanapumzika waone wana add. Na mimi nakutoa kwa hiyo habit. Hiyo habit itakusumbua siku ya mtihani. Siku ya mtihani itakusumbua. Those people who doesn't like to add, itakusumbua. What is this? What is this one? Can you add? The first one will be
1476.
1476,000.
and the second one, this one is hii ni ngapi hii?
Bringing 1,393,634.59.
Hebu soma in digit.
1,393,634.59.
Haya, add. Total asset will be total asset will be what is the total asset? Wacha niende kwa equity and liability. Hapa sasa tunaanza na part of equity. Sasa penye ulikuwa unauliza nani?
Is 28 the total? 2869, 634.59.
0.59.
Yes.
Then tunaanza equity, tunaanza na ordinary shares. Ordinary share ni ngapi? Share capital 900.
900,000.
Alafu kuna preference 10% preference. Share capital ni ngapi?
300,000.
Alafu tuko na nini tena? Tuko na retain profit. Retain profit. Hiyo yenye ilikali down ndio hii hapa. Sawa sawa. Ni 6
18, 54,
87 57 54.7
79.
Good. Then we check if there is something like premium, share premium, hakuna kitu hapo juu. So we go to liar. Current liar what?
Liabilities.
Current liability tunaanza na trade payables. Payables iko hapo. Huko chini kwa trial balance after allowance for doubtful debt ni 712.
452.
Alafu kuna bank overdraft. Tulisema hiyo balance ya bank kama iko on the credit side ni overdraft. Ni 80 04.
040.
040.
Alafu kuna nini tena? Kuna tax. Sawa sawa. Kuna
Tax.
in case of company accounts nilisema hivi. Kuna some of the effects za some entries here. Nilisema ya kwanza ni debenture interest. Kwa ina affect huku tena ina affect hapa. Ingine corporation tax ina affectingi hapa tena ina affect hapa. Ingine ni dividend ina affect hapa tena ina affect wapi? Hapa. Sawa, nitolee corporation tax ni ngapi?
239, 487, 08.
80. Then kuna dividend, ndio? Dividend ni ngapi? 30,000. Hatukuwa na debenture interest. Ukiona debenture na wamekwambia 12% debenture hapo juu, utacalculate hiyo 12% of that debenture ndio upate interest. Tungeiadd huku kama expense. Alafu tungeitoa huku kama liability. Which one is accrued to be paid at the end of the year? It is paid continuously. So hapo hatuna ingine. Tuko na some expenses that were accrued, si ndio? Accruals fungo bracket weka hii. Ilikuwa ngapi? 2400 na how much do you get? Ati?
3,900.
Is there anything that remains as an accrued? Sasa wacha tu add tuone. Mtu add vizuri. Nataka mtu take time yake add kitu vizuri.
Mwalimu, na hii interim dividends ya 15,000, interim dividend on preference shares.
Oh, kuna interim dividend.
Yes, hapo after general administrative expenses.
Oh, but hii ndio ilikuwa provisions. Kuna interim dividend. Hiyo yenye walipeana ya kwanza, alafu wakapropose 15,000. Sasa hiyo interim lazima ita affect hapa. Interim dividend on preference shares. Oh, sasa ni 30, 15, 15. Interim walipatiana ya kwanza. Alafu sasa hapa ni 30. Hawakulipa. Na hapa walilipa 15. Yeah, hapa. So inamaanisha my net profit ita change, eh? Plus 15,000. Ukiongeza 15,000 hapa ni ngapi? 40? 45, si ndio? Si mtu anikalkulate hii 45. Juu hii naye iko sawa. Yenye iko hapa iko sawa. Kwa sababu hii ndio walipropose na wakulipa. Lakini hii walishalipa. Yote. Ni final na proposed. Hapa. Mtu anitolee hiyo value tena. Please. Itakuwa ngapi? Itakuwa ngapi hiyo value? Please. Nani ametoa hiyo value kapata ni ngapi? Please subtract that value. How much is it?
Okay, I've not added yet, but I've already added the ones on the left. So maybe you put the totals. I've removed the 15,000 from the retained profit here. It's coming to, it's balancing. It's 286.
Hapa
Hapo chini. 286,
286.
963, 4.59.
So it means nani Makri. That interim it means it has already been paid. So hapa hatutatumia.
Oh, inatumika. Nimeitoa hii side.
Umetoa
I've
wapi?
deducted from the retained profits. So the answer I was getting here was excess with 15,000.
Yes, 15.
So
Ilikuwa ni-
nimetoa. Yes. So inafaa kuwa plus 15 hapo.
Nauliza toa hii. Hapa ni ngapi?
Let me do that. I was adding the other ones.
513,
Ngapi?
804.6.
513.
804.79.
0.79. Sindio?
Yes.
And add back hii ni ngapi?
$603, $754,
603.
$754, 79,
Point
79.
79.
Yeah.
So hiyo ndio naweka hapa. 7 603 754.79. So is it balancing?
Yes.
So,
Yes,
so
yes,
that
yes.
is how to do it. So hapa nilisema you add interim and proposed. Sawa. It means this proposed one has not yet been paid. It will be paid at the end of the year. Ndio maana tunaitreat kama liability. Usitreat huko usijaribu kuongeza interim hiyo side. Interim has been paid during the operation in the business. But at the end, the one is being proposed has not been. So total equity and liability. Total equity and liability. Kuna mtu ako na swali? So kwa hii swali ya kuulizwa utengeneze hiyo, lakini si mtu amesoma jinsi ya kutengeneza balance sheet. Yes?
Yes.
So nataka kuwapea assignment muende mfanye, alafu on Saturday we are going to cash flow. Saturday is cash flow. Cash flow is a one-term question, a one-term topic. Then on Wednesday tunafanya ratio analysis. Then ile Saturday tunamaliza na incomplete records. Itakuwa sawa?
Yes.
Kuna topic yenye tutafanya maybe incomplete records niliwaambia tu siri. Na hata hiyo maybe hatutamalizia. Kama time itakuwa. But hiyo incomplete records lazima ikue. Niwapatie swali ya lazima. Niwapatie. Nani anataka swali ya lazima?
Yes, nataka.
Number 1 cash flow. Ushaandika? Ushaandika? Number 2 manufacturing accounts entity. Ushaandika? Number 3 incomplete records. Ushaandika? Then this time angalia balance, bank reconciliation, uangalie control accounts, angalia nini wanaweza leta lakini si sana. But partnership itakuwa katikati ya hizi mbili. Take care. Is either they are going to admit a partner or a partner is going to retire. Tulifanya hapa. Si ndio Macrin?
Yes.
Si sasa nani ako na swali na mimi? Assignment ni hii. Assignment ndio hii. Alafu mwenye ako na swali si aulize.
Hii preference dividend tulitoa kwa preference share capital.
Yes. So nilikwambia kuna vitu mbili wewe unapewa kwa exam. Sawa sawa. Unapatwanga 12% debenture 60,000. Unapatwanga 10% preference 30,000. The only percentage that they don't give is this ordinary. This ordinary will be given in additional information that the ordinary shareholders were to get a dividend of 5%. 5%. If it is on 5%, ndio unafanya hivyo. Hii haikujangi huku juu. Lakini ujue tu kama preference shares imewekwa hivi. Hii inakuanga proposed dividend. Unachukua hiyo 10% times the amount. Sawa sawa. Alafu kama wamekuwekea debenture 12% debenture interest, unachukua hiyo 12% times 60,000, unapata debenture interest yenye utakuwa unaweka hapo kwa expense. Na pia the other one, it is a continuous process in the operation of business. The other one will also be affecting current liability. Umenipata mwenye ameuliza swali?
Yes.
Amenipata?
Yes, nimekusikia. Thank you.
Good. So, let me give you an assignment. So, assignment will be April 2023, question 2. So, those people who are doing ATD always attend the day lessons. That is, we normally do more of ATD students, we normally do more of ATD settings. But this one is the same thing. There is nothing different. In that yours, they set in steps. They don't give the full information. So CPA April. So watu wa sifa na CPA, hata nani, watu wa ATD mfanye hii. Sifa paper yenu ni the same. Question 2. You can make a screenshot. The question is talking about Peter Mwangi and Alice. That is a partnership. Can you try? That person will pass it. Just inbox me the answers. Inbox me the working so that I correct you. This one I see when I'm not doing it in class. Because just the approach is just the same. Partnership. Partnership, unajua mahali una extend. Kama hii ni companies, tuna extending partnership hapa. Partnership huwa tunachukua profit. Bishapata profit, tunafanya nini? Tuna less interest on drawings. Tuna add interest on drawing, tuna less interest on loan, tuna less interest on capital. Tuna less salaries to partners. Tuna less any bonus or any commission to partners. Then we get the profit to be shared. You share among the partners. So after sharing, you get 0. After sharing. So after that, tunaenda tunatengeneza nini? Current account. Current account with these values. Nilisema everything that you less hii hapa. Everything you may less hapa chini partnership. Zina affecting credit side ya current account. Na zenye ume add hapa plus drawings huwa ina affect debit side of the current account. Then unatengeneza final capital account, hiyo fixed. Una transfer those amounts from current to fixed capital account. So you start with the balance brought down. And you must consider that in the current account, you must see whether it was debited or credited, balance brought down. You must also consider that one. So the balances in the current, in the fixed capital account is the one that will be taken in the balance sheet. Hapa mahali tunasemanga hapa equity. Hizo ndi zinaletwa hapa. Si mtu amenielewa? So si mtu anaenda kufanya ama mtu anataka namba yenye atasend. Send that assignment if we've done 17, 49, 41. For more information, you also ask me. I will give you the answer. So I'm happy that everybody today have maintained the class and they have come and they have maintained the class, and success in your exam as always, as even before. We are remaining with two main topics that we need to tackle. So you can take a screenshot, then we can discuss and go and greet our parents. Go and greet our parents. Tell them that somebody has greeted them. If they don't know me, they search me through website www.ko.co.po or .pip. They will get me. So that thing I've written there, the screenshot is okay. Can we go home? So you can just decide and greet your people. And I think the class is full. If you are still copying, you are free to do that.